I'm Ellen Fisher, a wife and mother sharing our story of our simple island life. We love all things healthy vegan eats, homeschooling, and gentle parenting. We share our love of gardening and growing our own food with goals to become sustainable on our land. I share healthy vegan recipes in my ebooks filled with tips, encouragement, vibrant photography, and delicious food that you and your family can enjoy. Check them out at ellenfisher.com and also linked below.
Are you unknowingly doing these 6 things?
In the past, we made a video called Are You Doing These 6 Things? Stop It, where we encouraged you and ourselves to stop hating yourself, stop being jealous, stop making assumptions, stop taking things personally, stop gossiping, and stop comparing yourself to others.
That was one of my favorite videos we ever made.
This is another video like that, but it's more random, and in truth, none of these things have anything to do with each other.
Number 1, are you eating your food too fast? Slow down and chew. But why? Our stomach does not have teeth. The more we chew, the better our food will be broken down and the better we absorb nutrients. That way, our food gets more exposure to our saliva, which helps with ease of digestion.
Slowing down also helps you recognize when you're getting full so you don't overeat.
When is the last time you were truly conscious of chewing?
Probably the last time I ate taffy.
Those mere 2 bites of food that you take before swallowing your food isn't doing your body good. When you can, find peaceful and relaxing places where you can be mindful when you eat.
Taking time with your food also helps you to appreciate it.
Experience your food.
One more thing, when you chew your food well, especially hard, crunchy foods like vegetables, helps strengthen your jaw muscles, which is more important than you think. Which brings me to number 2. Are you a mouth breather?
Maybe. Why?
This is something that I recently learned about, which I find fascinating. I've always known that yes, it's better to breathe through your nose, but I never really knew the extent of it. Here's the thing, I was a mouth breather as a kid. My parents didn't realize I was allergic to milk, which made me develop sinus problems and led me to create a habit of breathing through my mouth.
Mouth breather.
That's just one of the many reasons that can lead to mouth breathing, but you can look into that on your own.
Apparently, our nostrils filter the air we breathe better than our mouths do.
Breathing through your nose also helps create deeper, better sleep. And chewing hard food well creates a stronger jaw, which makes it easier to naturally keep your mouth closed. There's lots more to say on this topic, and maybe I'll talk more about it in the future, but right now as you're watching this, are you breathing through your nose or your mouth? Is your mouth hanging open?
Number 3, are you addicted to drama? Now, we aren't even really talking about the people who make the videos about other people.
Free speech, man. Say what you want to say.
The real question is, do you, the viewer, pretend to hate the drama when you actually love it? So we're talking Instagram, Twitter, and yes, YouTube.
You know when you see someone posting something controversial on Instagram, is your first inclination to go to the comment section and scroll through to see what negative things people are saying about that person or it?
Do you feel that rush of anger and excitement, pretend to hate it, but you can't not look at it?
Just some food for thought. What is that doing for your life?
And sure, you can make the argument that you're learning something by hearing another person's perspective, but there's a reason the content or video or Instagram post or blog post titled "Why Eating Green Apples Doesn't Make Your Hair Curly" doesn't get as many clicks as
"So-and-so believes eating green apples makes your hair curly and this is why it's stupid."
What?
All forms of media thrive off of people coming back for more. And what do people often want to come back for?
Drama.
I mean, think about it. Even the news is all about drama because that's what people want to see.
So next time you're engaged in or just viewing online drama, stop and reflect. Why am I doing this?
Most of these dramas have nothing to do with your real life.
That icky feeling you inevitably get after spending your precious time in that way is avoidable. You don't have to consume it.
Number 4, are you not listening to people?
What?
Are you thinking about what you're gonna say next instead of truly listening to the person that you're in conversation with?
It's way too easy to be talking to someone and not be fully present with them, and I feel like I can always tell when I'm talking to someone and they're not actually listening.
I definitely admire when someone has the ability to listen, absorb, and then respond thoughtfully, as opposed to cutting someone off and just waiting until you have another moment to speak.
I think we're often kind of uncomfortable with the silences in a conversation after someone finishes a sentence, but wouldn't it be so refreshing if we could let someone complete their thought and then sort of let the silence hang a little bit?
A good example is when someone tells you their name and you forget 5 seconds later. It's not because we're bad at names, it's because we're just not listening. We're either stuck in self-absorbed thought, wondering how the other person is perceiving us, or we're having our own perceptions about them. Number 5, are you slouching?
You shouldn't. Number 6, are you hearing only one side of an argument?
This is a really important one that I think often gets overlooked. Maybe it's about diet, ethics, politics, or any other hot button topic. Basically anything that you feel strongly about. It's really easy to get caught up in the one side you're consuming because you naturally gravitate to the side that you side with.
And that's fine, but it's also important to listen to the opposing viewpoints, even when it's not that easy to do.
I don't know about you, but I want to be on the side of truth. So when somebody has an opposing view to me, I want to know why. So often our culture is so quick to judge someone for having a different opinion than you before you hear them out.
I know it's hard to believe, but people change their opinions all the time. Think about where your head was at 5 years ago. You probably don't believe all the same things you do today, and your opinions have likely changed a lot. So if you don't agree with someone, what if instead of immediately writing them off, you just listen to them? Conversations and debate are good. They might be hard at the time, but having conversations with people who are opposing to you makes you stronger and helps you know what you should believe. Now we're hungry and we're gonna eat dinner, and we're gonna be contemplating these things that we unknowingly do ourselves, because we are not perfect. Remember that. Back to back. Oh! Every time you talk, I just go. Giving me stuff to add to the end. Selves. Nope, I did it. Can you say it again? Because that's like this. Oh, so that was mouth breathing. Stop thinking.
We're in that
Okay,
mode.
no. I think that's cute.
Okay.